Zelensky is likely to triumph in the Ukrainian parliamentary elections as well, securing a strong mandate for his party. The Ukrainian President Zelensky's party is also to win the snap parliamentary elections. Now, exit polls indicate that his Servant of the People party, named after the television show that he starred in, is all set to secure a record score in the elections. Now, the party is expected to win almost about 43.9% of the vote in Sunday's election, according to the combined figures from the three pollsters. Now, the newly elected president hopes that this election will help him consolidate his power and also a strong mandate for his party. While Volodymyr Zelensky could in fact achieve a majority in the parliament, he may need a coalition partner to form the government. His first choice is, of course, another political newbie who's taking Ukrainian politics by storm, and it is a rock star turned politician, Vakarchuk, who had challenged the newly elected president by expressing his plans to run for the elections. Now, the singer launched his own party called Golos, or The Voice, in the month of May and has toured the country ahead of the snap polls. Now, both Zelensky and Vakarchuk are riding the anti-establishment mood in Ukraine, and early official results, with 10% of the votes counted, give President Zelensky's party almost about 41.5% of the vote. Pro-Russian opposition platform for Life Party is in the second position with 12% of the vote. Zelensky now faces a long list of challenges in a country that is heavily dependent on foreign aid and is also scarred by years of war with Russian-backed separatists. Meanwhile, it's a bit of a bittersweet moment for Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe as his coalition sweeps the polls for the country's upper house, but Abe's constitutional reform agenda will have to wait. Now, there were 124 seats that were up for grabs in the election, out of which the ruling coalition of the Liberal Democrat Party and the Komeito have won about 71 seats. Now, the upper house in Japan has a system that is quite similar to India's Rajya Sabha. The members serve 6 years and half the seats are contested for every 3 years. The ruling coalition already controls about 70 seats out of the uncontested half. Add to that the 71 that they have won, and Abe coasts through to a simple majority. Now, this election, of course, reinforces the popularity of Shinzo Abe, who is set to become the country's longest-serving prime minister this November. But the bitter moment for Shinzo Abe is that his constitutional reforms still will have to wait. Now, Abe has been trying to amend Japan's pacifist constitution and remove the no-war clause. The clause is an extremely sacred law for the country and has been in place since the end of the Second World War. Now, even within Abe's own party, there is opposition to the proposed change in the constitution. Changing the country's constitution requires a supermajority in Japan's parliament, and this is quite similar to what is known as an absolute majority in many other legislatures. Now, the pro-amendment parties together garnered about 81 seats in the election, but have still fallen short of the supermajority in the upper house.